table and a roof overhead is the key focus for so many families at the moment. But household budgets are getting so tight, there is a worrying trend of people going without medication. With us now is Matt Gillespie, the SA branch president of the Pharmacy Guild. All right, Matt, take us through the data of how many people sometimes simply can't afford their medication.
Thank you for having me, Will. And you're right, this is a time where we're seeing a number of patients, 22% or 1 in 5, and sometimes that's higher in the regions, up to 1 in 4 or 26% of patients are struggling to afford the cost of their medicines.
And this literally does mean that people are going without medication some month. Is that right?
In some instances, yes, Will. This is, as you can imagine, a really difficult circumstance for people to face, not being able to afford often life-saving medication.
Yeah, that was my next question. What sort of medications are we talking about? Does this affordability issue, does it stretch to life-saving cancer drugs or heart drugs?
It does. It covers a broad range of different medical diseases and medications that need treating. And unfortunately, it doesn't discriminate in that regard. There is a whole range of medications that people need to make this very tough decision.
Cost of living well documented at the moment. Is it purely a case of the current financial climate for many people, or is there something else going on with the cost of medication kind of causing this trend?
No, I think this is a case of the current climate. Medications is something that, as you can understand, is in everybody's weekly budget. And when that continues to put pressure or pinch on the family household budget, medications is just one that they consider like others. And that's a very difficult conversation that pharmacists are needing to have with their patients, and something that the Guild continues to want to work with government to see a lowering of the cost of medications.
People skipping medication is clearly not sustainable, as we've mentioned here, and you're trying to work on this. But is there a solution? Is there a way of getting a safety net so no one misses out?
Yes, we think there is. We'll continue to work with governments and encourage governments to look at the costs of medications and lower them. In 2022, the Guild was successful in reducing the PBS co-payment from $42.50 down to $30, and that's something that hasn't happened in the 70-year history of the PBS. We're calling on governments to continue to look at this and lower the cost of medications for people in the community and the patients which we serve.
Just finally, what should people do if they can't afford their medication and they do need to get it when they turn up at the pharmacy?
We would just encourage all patients to go and speak with their local pharmacist and have a discussion with them about their medicines. Pharmacists are always there for the communities in which we serve, and I'm confident that they'll work with the patients on making the right choices for their health.
Absolutely. Matt Gillespie from the Pharmacy Guild, thanks for your time this afternoon.